This is one of my last few days in this condo, which it's bittersweet, you know? God, this echo is insane. I don't know, it's just another mark of failure, that seeing how empty this room is and comparing it to how it was just a few months ago kind of sucks. Hopefully I'll see this place again, but yeah, it sucks. I'm not gonna let it weigh me down as much as it is weighing me down. I'm gonna look to the future, look at all the things that I've planned in the coming year, and just try to see a different perspective in all of this eventually. Yeah, this is the reality of it. I hate failure so much. Even from a young age, the idea of failure was repulsive to me. And every time I did fail, there's this overwhelming feeling of embarrassment. How could you fail at something that simple? I can't believe you failed at that. A child could have done that better. That's so embarrassing because now everyone knows that you failed. Thoughts like these permeate my mind to the point where the thought of trying again while completely a doable task is made 100 times harder. Failing once is fine, I guess, but failing twice and beyond that, to me that was worse. Or so I thought. I started this 90-day challenge where I would create an album, 12 songs, and release whatever came out of it, and that would be that, in the hopes of reigniting my passion for music, starting this channel and making a community out of it, and just overall trying to be more creative. And as you can tell, my videos, well, I haven't posted in a while. There is no album, there is no community to grow. And honestly, I feel worse off than I have ever been even before doing this challenge. By all accounts, this is a failure, and I hate it. I hate that I made so many plans that didn't pan out. I hate that I hyped myself up and none of the things that I hyped myself up for turned out the way that I thought it would. And as a result of that, it led to a crash that is unlike anything I have ever encountered. It's Wednesday. I haven't really made anything worth putting into a video. It's heavily demoralizing. I felt like I was in such a good place where I was out of my comfort zone, but I still created stuff that I enjoyed. But now I think I'm getting overly bogged down with the editing process, and then because I'm behind on my editing process, my production process is stalled, and then it just cascades, and it gets really tiring. It's not fun. As a result of this, I hid. I stopped uploading and took a step back, not to replan, but to mope. I allowed myself to wallow in this pity of failing and not doing exactly what I wanted to do. It mattered to me that despite the small audience that I managed to get, no one should have seen that failure. No one could see the failure that was happening to my life. But why? Why do we hate when people see us fail? Is it because of the expectations we think they have of us? Or the expectation we have of ourselves to do well so people see that we are worth investing in? It could be something else entirely, but the point is, I was ashamed that I failed at such an early point in my YouTube career. And it's not a special case. I'm not the only one who's failed. There are tons of people who failed trying to make their YouTube channel. I just happened to be one of them. And as someone who shoots directly for the stars and, actually aims to get the star, anything less than that was just horrible. And that's not a good outlook to have on life. I'm working on that, but one thing at a time. But a lot of things in life don't happen the way you expect them to. Actually, a lot of things in life don't actually happen the way you expect them to. To think that we can control every aspect of our lives is, quite frankly, foolish. And I think taking the time to reassess and figure out what went wrong, with not just the executions of my plan, but the motivation behind it, has given me a perspective that I wouldn't have thought of if I didn't fail. I don't think I'd have realized the kind of videos I wanted to make for this channel if I didn't try and do what I thought I wanted to do. You kind of saw it in some of my previous videos where I said I hated the production side, like filming the production side, and instead just wanted to talk to you guys. And it turned out better than I expected. I just didn't keep momentum from that. I don't think I would have reworked my album concept if I didn't realize that I was trying to revive a concept that I had long outgrown. I just didn't know it yet. So while I hate failure, it's part of the journey. And I know it's common knowledge. I mean, like, anyone could have told me that, your grandma could have told me that, you could have told me that, but I think it's entirely different when you're actually in the thick of it and actually having to face the reality of failing at something you are so passionate about. I don't think we realize how important it is to fail until we fail that badly. And I don't think I know anyone who is willing to fail that badly in front of people just to learn that lesson in a deeper and more intimate sense. So I guess this is your sign. Failure, no matter how crappy it is, can be a good thing, can teach you a bunch of different things. And although it sucks, it can lead you to things you never thought you'd think about if you didn't fail. It might be the thing that forces you to widen that perspective of yours that you've narrowed down because you've been aiming for this one goal and nothing else other than that. And you didn't realize you've outgrown it, or your wants and your passions and the way you go about getting those passions has changed. There are people walking by, but I'm trying to get more comfortable with it. There's like a whole kids get together somewhere there, but I'm trying this whole video thing out, as you can see. And I don't really know what I want to do. I know for sure I like talking to you guys more than I like showing you guys the production side. So maybe I'm gonna do more of this. I know it can get a bit pretentious, so I'm gonna try not to get as pretentious as I usually can be. There's so many different video formats out there, especially related to music, so for sure there's something out there for me. Don't look at my feet. I didn't put shoes on. All I'm trying to say is I'm trying it again without any expectations, without forcing myself to try and reach a number count, this subscribers. I'm just gonna try and build my community with like-minded people, creatives who wanna just watch another creative stumble through and try and make their passion into a reality. And it comes with all the failures and all the successes that come with not knowing what the next step is. For the album's still gonna keep going. It's more just I'm reworking everything. Some of the songs I've used in previous videos are still gonna be there, but some have been reworked, some have been removed entirely. But there's a whole separate video I'm making on the album itself, and henceforth there's gonna be more music related stuff, kind of like the Music is Cringed video, but also random shit about music that I really enjoy talking about. And yeah, the sun is going down. I'm getting really awkward here, and I'm overly conscious of the fact that I don't have shoes on. Let's just go back to the other venue. Don't get me wrong, I failed, but I still have audacity. That girl is still sleeping somewhere inside of me. She'll lock in when she needs to. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. We're 3 months into 2026. A bit of a late start, but you know what? That's fine. 2026 is going to be a different year for you, for me. I'm hoping that with this new outlook, things will be a bit different, the pressure will be a bit less, and I'll have more fun while doing the things that I love to do. If you guys like this video, please stick around because I have so many ideas. I know I said that last year, but you know what? We locked in this year, you know, planning. Those 2 months of not uploading, that was planning, okay? That was reassessing. And we are going to make the best and the most of this year. The album, the videos, all while having fun, all with the willingness to do all we can. And if we fail, we'll fail, learn, and try again. That's the whole goal for this year. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. It's all about the album, so I hope you guys enjoy. See ya. I gotta think of an outro. That was really bad. What if it's just like, bye.